Welcome back to another One More Week to Go trip report. Today I'll be narrating one of Peterson's recent flights with Singapore Airlines from Singapore to Hong Kong in domestic business class. I'll be departing from Singapore's Changi Airport Terminal 3, which is dedicated to Singapore Airlines and Star Alliance partners. The terminal design looks stunning and has a lot of natural lighting and greeneries. As soon as I cleared security, I felt like I entered a mall, as there were plenty of retail and food options readily available. There were also some amazing seating options overlooking the apron activities. One thing I was really looking forward to was the Silver Crest Lounge in Terminal 3, which is located by the A gates and up one floor through a set of escalators. The lounge was spacious and had a really nice warm tone. The buffet spread was nice, with various Western and Asian cuisines. The lounge wasn't too busy when I went around noon, but I can imagine it to be quite packed later on. There's also a business center in the lounge with row of seats and power outlets for each one. Coffee machines and TWG tea bags are available throughout the lounge. Of course, there are some spirits as well.
Welcome aboard.
Hi.
Thank you, Mr. Poon.
Thank you.
Singapore Airlines flies to A330 for their regional destinations, and the business class seats are in a 222 configuration. Naturally, I selected the seats at the rear of the cabin, seat 12K, and luckily no one sat beside me, so I had some extra space to store my belongings.
Thank you.
The seatback literature, menu, and headphones are found in the storage pocket beside the IFE screen. The USB and power outlets are located beside the seat under the armrests. A plush blanket is also provided, but I found it to be a bit too staticky for my liking. Today's menu included 3 main course options, but since I had already pre-ordered my meal in advance using the online Book the Cook feature, the flight attendants came by to confirm my order after seated. Taking a look at the seat features, the controls for the seat and reading light are found in the armrest, along with the IV controller right under it. There's a coat hanger by the IFE screen, and 2 additional storage bins underneath. Looking at the washroom amenities, Singapore Airlines uses a brand called Penhaligon's, and I quite like the scent from the hand lotion. Here are the set of noise-cancelling headphones that Singapore Airlines provides. A mini reading light is located by the headrest. A tray of warm nuts were served prior to meal service. I also opted for a cocktail, the Singapore Sling. The appetizer consisted of marinated scallops, which were very light and refreshing. Of course, I couldn't resist getting some garlic bread to go with my meal. Can never go wrong with some garlic bread. As for my main, I selected the lobster thermidor from the Book the Cook menu. It was surprisingly good and the portion was just right. Meal service ended with the tiramisu ice cream, which was amazing, and I paired it with some fruits as well. Prior to the flight, I also placed an order on the Chris shop online for an A350 model plane, which was delivered to me on board. The friendly flight attendants also gave me some playing cards after hearing it was my first time flying Singapore Airlines. And I forgot to show this before the meal, but the tray table folds out from the center armrest and can be adjusted. Following the meal service, I opted for a second drink, the Silver Chris Sling. Singapore's regional business class seat is an angle flat seat, but for the short flight to Hong Kong, I mainly left a seat in a lounge position. And that's a wrap for my first flight with Singapore Airlines. Although the flight was on an A330 with their regional business class, the seat was comfortable enough and spacious. The food selection was plentiful and especially delicious, and I really appreciated their Book the Cook option. What stood out to me the most was the attentiveness and hospitality of the flight crew. They were intrigued when I told them it was my first flight on Singapore Airlines and took extra care of offering suggestions and refilling my drinks. All in all, I had a wonderful experience with Singapore Airlines and will be looking to flying with them again on their long-haul segments next time. As always, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, or even subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, happy travels, and I'll see you in the next one.